In recent years, gratitude has gotten a lot of press, which is a good thing. However, let me draw this distinction to your attention. Instead of focusing on feeling grateful, I prefer to focus on feeling appreciation. And this reframe I discovered from Abraham Hicks. The feeling of gratitude is vastly different to appreciation. For example, if you're at an art gallery or at a rock concert, you don't sit in front of the painting or rock on at the concert thinking to yourself, "Oh, I'm grateful they created this." Instead, you bask in it, you revel in the feeling of joy that it is to be there and to be appreciating. There's no sense that you dodged a bullet and got lucky that this artist had a creative idea and then performed. Appreciation feels like goosebumps and being scooped up in a whoosh of universal energy. It wells up naturally from within you. You don't feel gratitude for a good cup of coffee, you appreciate a good cuppa. Have you ever sat in a restaurant after having a momentously gorgeous meal and thought to yourself, "I'm so grateful for this meal. I'm so grateful they didn't bugger it up." Hmm. Instead, you basked in it, you loved it, you reveled in it. Because gratitude kind of equals being thankful, whereas appreciation equals enjoyment. Gratitude is an attitude, and appreciation is an emotion. And according to Abraham Hicks, love and appreciation have the same vibration, the same feeling. So often when people talk about feeling grateful, they mean feeling gratitude that they've overcome a struggle. They're thinking, "Thank goodness I've got myself clear of that. Thank God. I'm so grateful I no longer have that crummy job." Gratitude is subconsciously coming from a place of fear and lack. Whereas when you appreciate something, you're coming more from a place of love. Really, the word you use, gratitude or appreciation, isn't necessarily so important. What I want you to get is that it is the feeling behind it. You don't want to be thinking, "I'm grateful I've got this because I don't want the alternative." You want to bask in appreciation that you have this in your world. Bask in your love for it. Now, here's a couple of reasons why it's essential to bask in the love for what is in your life. Numerous studies by positive psychology researchers consistently show that individuals who cultivate gratitude have greater happiness. Emmons and McCulloch are two psychologists who are leaders in research on gratitude. In one study, they asked participants to write a few sentences each week, focusing on particular topics. One group wrote about things they were grateful for that had occurred during the week. The second group wrote about daily irritations or things that had displeased them. And then the third group wrote about events that had affected them, with no emphasis on them being positive or negative. After 10 weeks, those who were in the first group and focused on gratitude were more optimistic and felt better about their lives. Surprisingly, they'd also exercised more and had fewer visits to their healthcare practitioners than those who'd focused on what irritated them. Other studies have looked at how gratitude can improve relationships. For example, a study of couples found that individuals who took time to express gratitude and appreciation for their partner not only felt more positive toward the other person, also felt more comfortable expressing concerns about their relationship. So for more on that particular piece of research, there's a link below to an article by Annie Gordon. Now, managers who remember to say thank you to people who work for them may find that those employees feel motivated to work harder. Researchers at Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania randomly divided university fundraisers into two groups. One group made phone calls to solicit alumni donations in the same way they always had, so there was just the control group. The second group, assigned to work on a different day from the first group, received a pep talk from the director of annual giving, who told the fundraisers she was so grateful for their efforts. During the following week, the university employees who heard her message of gratitude made 50% more fundraising calls than those who did not. So you want to build feelings of appreciation into your day, because when you deliberately build this ritual into your day, you'll feel more positive emotions, you'll more readily relish good experiences, improve your health, cope with adversity better, and build stronger relationships. Now, if you're keeping a gratitude journal, make sure you aren't just writing down things you're grateful for. Instead, take a moment to let that joy, that bliss well up, appreciating the past, relishing what you've got right now, and being hopeful about the future. All good ways to express gratitude. So, whether you call it gratitude or appreciation, build it into your daily life. Look for things to go, damn, that, and watch your world transform. So, what about me? What do I appreciate in my life? What are a few of my favorite things? Well, I appreciate my glorious daughter and the wonderful human she is. I appreciate my family and friends and the joy they bring, the care they share with me. I appreciate my health and vitality and the choices it gives me. I appreciate my connection to spirit and the peace and the upliftment I feel when I do. I appreciate my business and the joy it brings me. I appreciate my clients and their desire to become superstars. I appreciate the dent in the universe I get to make on a daily basis because of my business. I appreciate my home and the security and love I feel in it. I appreciate my freedom to choose. I appreciate the awesome cafes and restaurants where I get to eat, work, play, and laugh. I appreciate the clear air and the great vibe in the city I live in. I appreciate my ongoing learning in the past, now, and in the future. I appreciate the internet, social media, and all the channels that put the world of discovery at my fingertips. I really appreciate being able to connect with people around the world. I appreciate new customers finding my website and then trusting me to help them level up. I appreciate my pets, one just walked in, and their devoted love and the rush it brings to my heart. I appreciate being a woman today. These are just a few of my favourite things. Below, I've given a link to the Abraham Hicks video where I got this inspiration. And if you're like me, you'll get goosebumps as you watch Esther explain their perspective. So I hope that you go out and do some appreciating today. Have fun with it, and I'll see you soon. Much love. Bye.